Toads.
Dudes.
Listen to tunes.
Listen to tunes.
Drinking some brews.
Drinking some brews.
We're toads.
We're dudes.
Listen to tunes.
Listen to tunes.
And drinking some brews.
And drinking some brews.
You're gonna love sleeping on my pillow. It's machine washable, and I ain't creepy at all.
WDTB Indianapolis.
The levels are all sand and pyramids.
I just love the soundtrack for it too.
Oh man, yes.
I mean, how much of that's Nintendo's doing, and how much of that was the original?
That's good enough. They get the point.
Oh, cool drink. I'm gonna fucking drink this shit. Oh, fuck, it tastes like a butthole.
Josh from Dudes, Tunes, and Brews here, and I'm going to be trying out one of my old favorite beers, one I haven't had in a very long time because until recently, I haven't been able to find it. Ah, yes, the wonderful Mississippi Mud. It was my favorite black and tan for the longest time because it was, in fact, the very first one I'd ever tried. Oh, yeah, listen to that seal. And now, the moment of truth. Hey, that's pretty good. Say I'd give it 4.25 brews. What about you at home? Let us know in the comments below, and maybe we can sample one of your favorites in a future episode of Dudes, Tunes, and Brews. Thanks for tuning in.
Dudes!
Well, I know a thing or two about her. I know she'll only make you cry. She'll let you walk the streets beside her. Ow! But when she wants, she'll pass you by. Everybody says you're looking good, and the lady knows it's understood. Strutter.
Froman, about a month or two ago, sent me a snippet of a song he started writing. And I didn't really know what it was about, but I liked it. And I kind of inferred it in my own way. And I wrote a verse to it. And then I kind of like took his recording and my recording, and I spliced stuff together. And it popped in my head today. And we didn't really have any plan for tonight. So I brought it to his attention, and we worked on it before the show. So...
Guess it's best if I stay here on my own. All the ceiling needs inspected again. Hope is stored in a jar upon the counter. I often feel that I can fly, but where did you go? You were here just a moment ago. Oh, you said we'd always be friends, but it never quite feels the same.
below.
Here I am just reevaluating something that I value or I seek. Oh, please won't you make some time to miss me? You've done been here every night this week. Where did you go? You were here a moment ago, and you said we would never change. Tell me now, do you really feel the same? Tell me now, do you really feel the same?
A lot of spit involved in that one.
That is what she said.
Dudes!
Oh, hey, I'm Paulo Santana. You're probably wondering what's up with the axe. Well, that's a good question. It's because I'm chopping the competition. My opponent, Josh Froman, he doesn't even own an axe. And the only thing he does with wood involves money under a bridge. I'm Paulo Santana, and I approve this message.
HPAC is responsible for this advertisement.
Josh Froman here, and I'm thinking about my opponent and what he stands for. It's absurd. I'm about the issues, and the issues are all that matters. So if you're worried about the issues like me, then you'll be worried about voting for the dude that matters, which is me. Chopping logs? More like sawing logs. I ain't seen that guy drink a beer in like 3 weeks. I'm the kind of dude you can have a beer with. I'll help you bring in your groceries. And I'll even take care of your kids at night if you gotta go out to do something. Well, maybe you gotta go get more groceries. Maybe you got a date. Not my business. I'm just here for you. Harlow Santana. He claims he's one of the dudes. But who is he really? A self-proclaimed bass player that plays guitar. And that mustache? I don't think it's authentic. He's been seen around town, sans mustache, looking 12 years younger. Who are you, Harlows? And who are you trying to fool? Harlow Santana. Mustache stud? Or an imposter using Chinese imports? It's time for you to decide, America. I'm Josh Froman, and I approve this message.
Emails, servers, Benghazi. What do all these have in common? Hillary Clinton, who is the largest contributor to the Josh Froman campaign, with donations totaling in excess of $38. That's dirty money. Don't let Josh wash his dirty money in your sink. Tell him no this November by voting for Santana.
I'm Harlow Santana, and I approve this message. HPAC is responsible for this advertisement.
Yeah, I'm just an average American worker, and I heard Josh Froman's going to put a cap on how many 2x4s I could carry at one time.
Wrong.
Harlow's hasn't worked for anywhere for over 4 years, and he's been seen around town drinking beers and eating food at fancy restaurants with all your hard-earned money. When it comes to fair wages, and it comes to safety, I don't take any shortcuts. I'm Josh Froman, and I approve this message.
Oh, hey, Hollow Santana here. You know, sometimes I like to just sit here, stare out the window, thinking about American values. And it leads me to think, is Mexico Fro really the guy you want in office this November? I want to make sure your family has the jobs and the name brand tortilla chips you deserve. So vote Harlow's, not Mexico Fro. I approve this message.
Oh, hey, I almost didn't see you there. I was brushing and combing my mustache about to trim it. Oh, this all-American piece of man-made growth that I grew right here in America. And I will continue to grow in America for you. Josh Froman here. I'm doing my first ever review of this Heart album, and let me just tell you that it's the greatest hits, and outside of the 3 songs I know, it should be called the greatest shits. Am I right? So I pulled the old bullet strut out, and I've got this Muff pedal here that I've had for about a year, haven't really played with, and the amp, and we're just having a little bit of fun. And I came up with this little ditty here, so.
I'm breaking my heart, say you love me again. Undo this hurt that you caused when you walked out the door and walked out of my life.
Hey there, handsome. Oh, don't you just love that when the light comes in and it just shines so brightly and makes a rainbow on your wall and you just... Oh! Never watched Orange is the New Black, but I hear that you get to see Donna's boobs. Is that true? You get to see Donna's boobs from that 70s show? Because I could probably just Google it. I guess I don't have to watch some stupid show, but that's just what I heard. Josh Froman here, and today I'm going to be making my own soup stock using kimchi and everybody's favorite anchovies. There they are, the dried anchovies. Got them around the corner at the Saraga Market. Same place I got the kimchi. Gonna soak these in some broth. I got started here. I got a little bit of kimchi and some garlic and celery. We gotta let this go on for about 25 minutes. It's starting to get a nice little color to it. We're gonna go ahead and add the anchovies in. Go ahead and add those into it. Oh yeah, look at that. Give it a nice old-fashioned stir. Oh yeah. And We'll keep this going for about 25 to 30 minutes. It's been 25 minutes. Let's check our broth. Oh yeah, look at that. What we're going to do now is we're going to take a ladle and we're going to skim off that foam there. And we're going to pour this through a sieve and get all that good broth there. Alright, we've skimmed our foam. Now we're going to pour this into our colander here. After all of that, we get roughly 2 quarts of the delicious broth that we put together. Look at that. The soup I'm going to make is going to be roughly 2 of these, so there will be no reason to store it. If you need to store it, I'd suggest letting it cool. Put it in a jar. Use it within the first week. You should be good to go. Now that we have our soup stock, let's add a little substance to it. Next, we'll be adding these seafood mushrooms, which are new to me. I've never tried them before. I'm going to go with a little bit of this here celery leaf, mince it up real good, and a few of these sweet peppers from the garden. I also got some of this seafood mix here, which is a pretty good mix of squid, cuttlefish, octopus, mussel, scallop, shrimp, fish, shellfish, crustacean, so on and so forth. And a good handful of this mixed with these in our soup stock. We should have ourselves a delicious meal. The seafood has cooked swimmingly, and we have recently added in our veggies and our mushrooms. And now we are going to add some noodles. My first attempt at making a seafood soup. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll let you know how it tastes. Here it goes. Oh yeah.
Would you let it ride? Goodbye, I lied. Don't cry, would you let it ride? Well, you can see the morning, but I can see the light. Try, 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 won't you let it ride? While you've been out running, I've been waiting half the night. Try, 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 won't you let it ride? Would you cry if I told you that I lied? Would you try, won't you let it ride? Would you cry if I told you that I lied? Would you cry, won't you let it ride?
This is America, and I, sir, am proud, I say proud, to be full of pork chops and gravy. God bless America.
Josh Froman here, Dudes, Tunes, and Brews. And when I'm getting ready on a Saturday when I don't have to work, why, I grab something delicious. Ah, everybody's favorite shower beer. How many of you folks at home like shower beer? And do you prefer it in a can or a bottle? Let us know at Dudes, Tunes, and Brews. Catch you Sunday night.
Hiya there, Josh Froman, Dudes, Tunes, and Brews here. And I'm just hanging out in front of this new screen here that I think looks pretty good. I think the people at home are gonna like it. I call it the vortex of death, death, death! But you might just say it's like a rainbow optical illusion, and I would agree as well.
La-da-dum-ding-da-da-da. La-da-dum-ding-da-da-da. Bla-da-dum-ding-da, ba-bum-dum-ding-da. Bla-da-dee-da-dum-da-da.
Party is an event that happens in downtown Indianapolis every second Friday of each month. Riders of every caliber meet at City Market around 7 p.m. and head out toward a pre-planned destination around 7:30. Most rides are around 8 to 12 miles long and are perfect for beginners and professionals alike. The rides are themed, and this month it was the 1990s. Flannel was seen all around, and several cyclists blasted tunes from that era. Bike Party is a fantastic way to mingle with many types of bicycle enthusiasts, and to also see some of the best customizations seen to cycling. This past ride, the air was quite clear, and the sun set a graceful, vibrant orange and red mixture, and it was without a doubt a most impressive event to have experienced. If you are looking for a social event, or just in need of a good ride around the city, you should give Bike Party a shot. It's 1 part biking, 1 part party. It's 100% fun.
Dudes!
My name is Randy. On the beach I get so sandy. You need some help, you know I'm handy. Just call on Randy. My name is Randy. With the wine that I like brandy. You want some sweets? Well, I got candy. Just call on Randy. My name is Randy. I'm feeling dandy. Yeah, I'm so handy. Handy Randy. If you're ever in a pinch, or maybe need to borrow a wrench, just call on Randy.
It has been 3 weeks since the fallout. The Russians have bombed everyone. All that is left is barren land and soil, and myself. This playground used to be full of the laughter of children running about, swearing cuss words when their parents weren't looking. But now it is empty. There is no laughter. The school behind me used to be full of children learning and sharing toys and eating lunch and asking questions. It is also quiet. I'm the only one left. There are echoes of a past civilization in the distance, but they're hallucinations, and that's it. This record I'm taking is from my own personal account. There's no one left. No one left to like, no one left to subscribe, no one left to react, share. These trees behind me are even dead. That may be a problem in days coming for oxygen. But what is there for the only man left on earth to do but smoke cigarettes in the cold and hold in a poop?
He was a big old man of notable size. You could see him at Madison Square every Saturday night. He beat the IOC games first ever title fight. He wore a settled score, Bloody Piper in '85. Terry O'Connor. Terry O'Connor.
Hey loser, what are you doing watching TV when you could be out chasing tail on a new Ford? Come on down to Dunkle Motors, I'm frickin' balls deep in Fords. See? Frickin' balls deep in Fords. Hey, you got slow credit, bad credit, no problem. Because once the financing comes through, it ain't my problem anyways. I'll sell frickin' Fords to anybody's. So come on down to frickin' Dunkle Motors. Do we sell used cars? That's right. We only sell new cars because used cars smell like fucking farts. And why buy a used car smells like farts when you can make a new car smell however you want it? That's right. So come on down to Dunkle Motors where we're freaking balls deep in Fords. Down here by the fucking Arby's and the fucking Ferguson and Ferguson Law Peoples. Yeah, you know those guys. They take your monies there. So come on down to Dunkle. Balls deep in Fords. Tell them Randy sent you.
Balls deep in Ford.
Ooh, when I get into the ring with Jake the Snake Crusher, oh, I'm gonna compliment his mother's lasagna recipe, and then I'm gonna tell him I was joking. Ooh.
Drink me. No, I will not drink you. Drink me. No, I don't like beer. Drink me. No, I don't want drink me. Great. Now I'm an alcoholic.
Oh my god, it's a box of dildos. Oh, a whole box of dildos.
Gonna find my baby, gonna hold her tight, gonna grab some afternoon delight. Motto's always been when it's right, while waiting till the middle of a cold dark night.